Welcome back to Starfield, episode 144. So as I said, in between episodes, I was going to go to the Wolf system to sell my contraband. But as you can see by this red line, it is too far away. It is too far away to go. I can go to Nerion. But I have contraband. Let me just make sure that I put all the contraband in the inventory. Because if it's in my inventory, it will get scanned immediately. Oh, it's not going to be a note. And be an aid. Okay. All the contraband is in the ship. Now, what did that... There was a loading screen in the last episode that said something that increased the chance of passing the scan. But now I forget what it was. Darn it. Okay. And there seems to be more stars in the sky here. So let's go to Nerion. Hopefully we'll pass the scan. And then we can go to Wolf System. There is no scan. That's even better. Now we can jump to the Wolf System. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go right to it so we can go directly to the den. That's better. Yeah, so I thought I'd that's so loud and bright.
The oceans of space brings us here.
Why is there no subtitles for you? I thought I would do that jump with you all in case something happened. Because with my luck I would have did it off camera and something really cool would have happened. I missed it.
Docking cycle complete.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. I do not like it here.
Nobody asked you.
How may the Trade Authority assist you? Good to see you.
Buy some illegal stuff?
You won't find a better offer on the station.
You're the only offer on the station. Let's see. Oh, no, it's in my ship. Okay, black market antiques for 1,500. 2 mech components for 1723 a piece. Nice. And there should be one more. Yes, sentient AI adapters. That is what we found in the locked cabinet on that base that we were just at. The factory where the AI had taken over. He put contraband AI stuff in there. Let's sell some weapons. Might as well take the rest of his money. 195. I don't like that. That's kind of cool, but I think I have one of those already. I definitely do not like that. Poncho, what's on your back? Oh, it's a oxygen tank? Yeah, attached to the mask. Okay, keep that. Keep that. Keep the uniform. We can get rid of these. Mine. Oh, you don't have any money left. Never mind. Thank you. Marcel, right? Yeah. Marcel Devers, will you stop standing so close to me? Okay. Let's go see. Why are you not undocking? See what this competitor is like.
Separation complete.
Thanks. Competitor is in New Jemison. Because if the competitor is even slightly nicer than this guy, we'll go here and check him out first. If he's even slightly nicer, I'm gonna sell to the competitor. Because that other guy was just a bit of a dick. And he didn't care if the guy he sent out was killed or not, or even eaten. Because he was eaten. Boy! What the heck was that? Okay, you're telling me to... Ah. Oh, the competitor's in Terror Brew. Of course. It's... Oh, you're not.
If you're looking for a cup, one of our baristas will be glad to help you.
Are you owned it? Oh, you're a manager.
We service locations all over the settled systems. Just look for our handy logo.
Do you know a man named Kieran Cooper?
I do. He was supposed to provide me with a sample of exotic coffee beans. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Oh, I do. I have the beans right here.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'll have them disposed of immediately.
Disposed of? Why would you dispose them? Aren't you going to study them?
Why would we do that? Procuring these beans and producing them on a large scale is not within our budget. But we also can't have people knowing better options exist. So, the only responsible thing to do is destroy them.
Destroy them? You know what? I changed my mind.
Okay. Be sure to have a cup of coffee before you go.
I didn't go through all that just for you to destroy them. Come on, Andrea. We're gonna give the coffee beans to the dickhead. Another uncaring businessman gonna get rich. Destroying things. I did not go through all that to have things destroyed.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, he's in here. You. Were you having an affair with that guy? Did you break up the relationship? Who are you two and what were you doing out in the dark? You're weird, man.
I tend to gravitate towards stories of sophistication and intrigue, but a little action never hurt either.
You've never seen any action ever. I found the predator.
And you made it back alive, which already puts you ahead of your predecessor. I trust you've brought my property with you.
Did you know your original contractor was going to sell the beans to someone else?
I did not, but it seems to have all worked out in the end. When you're in my position, it often does.
Oh, I don't like you at all. Here's your beans, dickhead.
Excellent. And as promised, here is your reward.
It better be a good one.
And now, if you'll excuse me, I have business to attend to.
2,000 credits? That's it?
I trust you know the way out.
I hope you're stuck inside that chair forever. Come on, Andrea, let's go.
Amazing what passes as art nowadays.
Oh, you're the art seller guy. Forget that. Okay. Let's see. First, we're gonna quick save. Let's see what mission, if we have any good ones. Well, we might as well talk to Sergeant Yumi while we're here. Before we go off into space, into the wild unknown. You're carrying contraband. I recognize that suitcase. Yo. Officer. That guy? Is the guy? That person over there with the brown suitcase. They're carrying contraband. Do your job, buddy. Do your job. Nobody does their job anymore. They always leave it for the next person to do it. Yet they still want full pay. Oh, God, I feel like I'm at work. Come on, go faster, go faster. They'll get out of the way. Oh, you know what we should do before taking off into the unknown? We should find that colony ship. Yo, Yumi-san.
If it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
You got attitude, Yumi, but I like you.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Uh-huh. Got any work?
I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate.
Is, that my friend that has the storage, the thing in the storage? I can find smugglers for you, but let's see if there's any other questions first. How are the smugglers evading the contraband scan? Tell me, I'd like to know.
Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down.
Skilled jammers. No, scan jammers. Yes, thank you. I forgot about that. I have to go to the Red Mile to get one. Because I kind of destroyed the pirates and the UC is not doing anything to fix that station. Okay. What cat? I'm thinking. Leave me alone. I can find the smugglers for you.
Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings.
Okay, but just so you know, if I found any contraband, I'm keeping it.
See you later.
See you later too. Okay. Is this mission set? Port workers. Keep hitting the wrong button to get out of that. Let's go talk to the port workers and hopefully they don't say I'm suspicious. Have I ever come here with contraband?
This guy is perfectly safe.
I think I did in the very beginning. But of course I didn't land. Because they do this scan in orbit. Yo,
Hi
buddy.
there.
Hi.
Can I help you?
You can. I'm investigating a smuggler and checking if you've seen anything suspicious, like yourself.
Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together.
So you didn't see anything?
Nope. I just keep my head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I'd better get back to it.
You haven't stopped it, actually. No, you don't sound like you're hiding something. Let's see if this one pays more attention to their surroundings.
Yes. Something I can do for you?
I'm investigating a smuggler and checking if you've seen anything suspicious.
It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me.
Oh, what about this ship is suspicious?
It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that.
Oh, what's the name of the ship?
That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps.
Thanks.
Okay.
Cargo class transport. Where's this Aegis thing? Oh, that's those doors over there we've never been in before. Because they don't open unless you have the quest. Why does it look like there's rocks floating in the air? Because there are rocks floating in the air. Interesting. Capital United Colonies established 2161. Not too far in the future.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please.
I've been scanned already.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Okay, get out of the way. Those are not the doors I was thinking of.
That's just an echo.
Aegis is quite a ways away. It's probably in the mass building. Did you just go up on your tippy toes? I'm gonna understand. It must be crazy. Standing there all that time. The Mast District. Why do we have one little tiny city on this planet? See, you and your boyfriend are still here.
I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Yeah, sure, Donna. You'd keep thinking that. I think it's in the building up above me. If I really believe that, Donna, you could have, like, worked for me. Is that a door over there? Sorry, I'm being curious again. That's a window to the spaceport. Is there an actual bank that we can go inside? Supposedly there is, because there's a person at a bank that has a quest. Hey, how you people doing? Been a while.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Thank you. Defense, Research, Health, and Human Service, and Aegis. Colonial Health and Human Resources. Aegis, Intelligent Network. Hello. Oh, I gotta talk to him. Are you the smuggler?
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is.
Really?
The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work.
I forgot you're the secret spy thing. I was told you have a slate for me.
That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use.
Oh, we seem to have skipped this step. Well, if the intel is for a star station, will these records be useful here?
Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here.
A classified star station?
That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. And from what my intelligence tells me, you've already been on board that station, Captain. So you don't need me to fill in the details.
Oh, that one. Okay. You're very well informed, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. And, thank you for not saying anything about me stealing a highly classified ship. Okay, so apparently we were supposed to go talk to Yumi. Kind of missed that step. Where's the NAT station? That's what we want. I was thinking it should say lobby, but can you go right to the station? You can! Oh my god. Why didn't we do that before? Okay. Let's read the slate. Ship Anazi UC 576B cargo class transport. So it's the first one on the list. Pure hydroponic potatoes. Jade Swan. Jade Swan is no longer a ship captain. I believe I killed her. So you can take her off the list. Claire de Lune. Oh, that's the name of the ship. Yeah, I didn't kill Jade Swan. Well, actually, Jade Swan is the ship, and I did blow that up. I killed Captain Yoan Dayu. Phineas Kimball. Weapons. Ship Izanagi UCNN6C cargo class transport. Captain Kazuhiro Sakaniwa. Kazuhiro Sakaniwa. That ship sounds familiar too. Okay. Oh, we gotta go back to Sergeant Yumi. Oh, we gotta go back to Yumi anyways. And we're not in the right spot. Because Yumi's at the spaceport. Did we miss a step? So maybe Yumi told him to give us that slate before we even went to talk to the worker. I think both Yumi and what's his name? Plato? I think they're both kind of suspicious. Yumi-san, are you a secret spy? Hey.
Found those smugglers yet?
Yeah, what are you doing outside your office?
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding
well, I got...
won't work.
Holding breath won't work for the hiccups or for the investigation? I got information on the ship.
Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance?
I do. Annecy.
Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship?
I want to find out what he says if I tell him it's Jade Swan. So you're right, that's the wrong ship.
All right. If not that ship, which one?
Jade Swan.
Ah, that's Captain Dayu's ship. Are you sure about that? I thought she dealt mostly in exports.
So you don't know she's dead. Okay, wrong ship.
All right. If not that ship, which one?
Let's see what you say about all of them. The Claire de Lune.
Captain Kimball's ship. Isn't he a weapons dealer? His ship gets examined with extreme scrutiny. I sincerely doubt he's smuggling anything, let alone contraband, but I'll defer to you. Are you sure you have the right ship?
No.
All right. If not that ship, which one?
Make you talk. Izanagi.
Captain Sakaniwa's ship. Strange man, but I wouldn't peg him for a smuggler. Are you sure about this?
Did you say Sakaniwa or Sakaniwa?
All right. If not that ship, which one?
It's definitely Annecy.
Captain Enjai's ship.
Enjai?
I think you
That's
might
not
have hit the mark here.
That's how you
had
say?
Reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions.
Yeah, you said that already. I'm sure.
Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here. And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do.
Kill them.
Good luck.
You want me to kill them? Come on, Yumi, say it. Say it. Tell me you want me to kill him. I want to know for sure that's what you want me to do. He doesn't want me to kill him. But I'm sorry, but if they put up a fight and attack me, I'm killing them. Oh, look, this ship is conveniently here. Get out of the way, people. I'm not entering the city. I'm already here. I'm confiscating your ship. It's not steal, it's take. It's a named
To your
ship.
orders, Captain.
That's like the nicest thing you have ever said to me, lady. Just look for contraband. Guess we should search the ship. That's what we're here for. I don't know how you can smuggle contraband. It's just like little tiny suitcases everywhere. Like, it should be easy to find. Okay, this is marked stealing. No, that's a folder. That's not a suitcase. I don't think they'd have it sitting out. Would they? Wouldn't it be like hidden somewhere? Like inside their pillow or something? Get out of the way, lady. Double decker, is it? Can't you just scan the ship and see if they have shielded cargo? Well, I guess if it's shielded cargo, you shouldn't be able to scan it. Wait, what's that? Nothing. Oh, I forgot to check this side. Food, nothing in the cupboards. Where's the fridge? Anything hidden in the fridge? Do you have a fridge? I was gonna say, just make yourself at home, lady. What the hell? Okay, there's no fridge. Come on, lazy, help me search. Lots of cupboards. Thankfully, you don't have to open them all. I'm coming back down. We gotta go up here. Can I, oh, I was gonna say, can I take contraband from my ship and give it to him? But I don't have any contraband on my ship. I sold it. see any, but it's probably on the windowsill in the cabin. How do you keep your food fresh if you don't have a fridge? Are you gonna give me a problem, lady? Is there a door that I missed down there?
Looking for something?
I am. Malali Nadia.
What now?
I'm looking for contraband.
You with UC Security? My suggestion? You turn around and pretend you saw nothing.
Yeah, I don't think so, lady. That's a decorate. Give it a really good inspection. I wonder if they actually hit it. Think they actually hit it? Well, it can't be on the windowsill.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Just get off the ship and tell your boss this ship's
Looking for
clean.
something?
I don't believe the ship is clean. You're acting too funny.
You don't need to be here. Make it easy on yourself.
Crate of contraband.
Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal?
I'm listening.
It's simple. I give you a large sum of creds. You turn around and tell your sergeant the ship was clean.
2,500? Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
That's unfortunate, Captain. Now I'm going to have to smuggle your body off this ship. You asked for it! You're gonna pay for
We've
that!
got to defend the ship!
You're not very good at defending the ship, man. I was only using a pistol.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Hey. I didn't even take the crate and it just went that way. Captain, Captain, Captain. You were an ecliptic? Didn't have any bounties. Interesting. Why would you put it in your cargo hold? So technically, turn the light off. I killed the crew. Does that mean I can sit in the captain's chair and claim the ship for myself? See, why did you hide it in here? And then when I came in to get it, you closed the door, locked me in. And then you'd have a better bargaining position. Well, this ship is a lot bigger than it looked. Okay, turn this light off. It's getting in my way. I don't see any other contraband. But Yumi will be pissed if I don't look at the entire ship. Why does a cargo class transport need 2 brigs? Interesting. What kind of operation were you running, Captain?
You seem to have taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so.
I require you to pick that thing up. This must be your fancy captain's quarters. What is that? Oh, it's a plum. Ooh. You say anything to Yumi, and I'm gonna put you on a frozen moon and leave you there. That's right. Just keep your mouth shut. Sound like a computer, but I don't see one. Doesn't mean it's not there, it just means I don't see it. But, there isn't one here. That's interesting. It's making that noise. Navigator spacesuit. The water tastes funny. Please change filter soon. If you feel sick, please report to the med staff immediately. I don't think there is any med staff. Interesting. Okay. Terrible crew. Aha. You cannot claim this ship for yourself. Okay, fine. It's gonna be seized by the UC security.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
Yeah, being a spy, I don't think that would make you comfortable. Do I actually have a crate? A crate of contraband. For 8,000. Question is, oh no, you're scanning me for bounties. Do I have a bounty? I can't check without the terminal. You don't scan for stolen stuff.
scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Huh. Can I lie to Yumi and keep the crate of contraband? But then I'd have to justify why I killed them. You did tell me to kill them. Well, kind of hinted at it.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding your breath won't work.
He means holding the breath to cure the hiccups. And no, it doesn't work. Taking 9 small sips of water actually works. Well,
how's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding
well,
your breath won't work.
You're a father, aren't you? Because that's a dad joke. I searched the NSC for contraband.
Good work. Did you find anything?
There was nothing illicit on that ship. But then I have to explain why I killed people. So no, here, I got the contraband right here.
Very well done, Captain. Time and time again you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worse the guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board. Oh, and before I forget, your payment. It's well deserved.
Yeah, 5,000 credits. See, that's more than she was offering. You're not gonna ask me about the 3 dead people? You don't care.
For that business with the Terramorph, it's good to get back to small crimes and petty thieves.
Yeah, you don't care. They were criminals. Okay, who the heck is Joyce? Joyce is on Titan. Forget that. Sarah Morgan. Is there one? Rafael Aguera. Is the one to talk with Andrea? Hamza. Visit Vladimir's house. Okay. Let's do that. Where is it? His house is in Sirma, which is a long way away. Let's go. Come on, you. I'm gonna check out Vladimir's house. And that'll bring us to a planet we've never been before, so kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
Another day, another shift.
Or 2 smugglers with 1 bullet.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Excuse me, guard. Guards. Suspicious packages lying here at the spaceport. Do something about it, will you? Let's empty our inventory before we take off, because I'm sure we're gonna find bad guys. Probably like spacery ecliptic squatters in his house. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that one person was an ecliptic. Interesting. Interesting. Don't need that. Need all this crap until we take that perk that lessens environmental effects. What's that do? Movement now. Oh, 7 ship parts. I guess I took that off the ship. Excellent. And some resources. Some nice tea. Thank you very much. Those stupid things are still there. Okay. Hi, Sarah.
Help you with anything, just say the word.
I'll talk to you later. Right now, I'm going to see an ex-pirate's house. Which is quite a ways away from where he is living currently. Interesting. And we cannot get there. We cannot get there either. Oh, how about over here? Nope. Closest star we can go to is Ophidian. Oh, Ophidian. Oh, hit the wrong button. Anyone gonna try and kill us? Nope. And we've already done that. So we should be able to get to his house now. And it's level 55. I'm sure his ex-pirate buddies have taken over his house. Oh, sorry, Crimson Fleet Reaper.
Fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
You weren't fast enough. Surma 7A. Moon of Surma 7. Nothing much that we're looking for. Got a civilian outpost, deserted biotics labs, and Vlad's Villa. That's sounds very vampirish. No, forget the other word I was gonna say. Omnis. That's what I was gonna say.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Vampirish Omnis. There is a tree in the cockpit. Why is there a tree in my cockpit? Because they expect you to go there with a little tiny ship instead of a big giant ship. What are those things? Weird plants. I'm assuming this is kind of the path here.
Do you see
Glossy
anything useful?
stickweed. Well, I'm looking away from you, so I'd say yes. What's wrong with your hands? You're worried about all the blood on your hands, Lady Macbeth? Actually, yeah, it was Lady Macbeth that had a problem with blood on her hands, right? Not not Mr. Macbeth. Mr. Macbeth. He had a title. What was his title? I know he eventually becomes king. What was he called before that? Is that an explosive? Of course, we turned the wrong way. Okay, why do you have this stuff sitting here? Is somebody moving in? Oh, I forgot to sleep in the bed and eat the, drink the tea, get more XP. I like the interesting arches, but the barrels and everything are just disconcerting. I don't see anybody in there. Wow. An outdoor fire pit. Sorry, Vlad, but I'm gonna rub you blind. Fire extinguisher under the camp stove. Get rid of that thing. Totally against it. Why are you pointing over there? Go to any planet in a Sparta system. So that's all we had to do is just land here? Come on, there's got to be something going on here. What's the point of coming here then? It's a very nice house, but couldn't you have picked a more scenic location for it? You need a pool cleaner. Oh, there's a slate.
First gotten run I ever pulled was a large cargo freighter, hauling kitchen and cupboard, food and other goods meant for homes. A fine test for a rook back then. Nothing like feeling the key's belly to earn nods from the old knives. Went knuckle to bone with the freighter's crew straight away. Thought I was just eager to show myself off. Make sure my crew knew I was dangerous, even unarmed. Looking back, think I just wanted to know that I was taking the prize the fair one's way. Give them a chance to fight for it. But even telling yourself you're winning it from someone is a break on a dark road. Every take was a smile on my face, knowing that I was better, stronger. And quiet moments to feel guilt's reflection were easily shattered when you know the UC is always hunting you.
Okay. So Vlad started out being not a very nice person. Well, apparently he got rich being a pirate. And he did not spend his time alone playing this stupid pure pong game thing. Outdoor fridge. Two baguettes and some butter. Go down there and check, see if there's any pirates down there, will you? Make yourself useful. Somebody in... Okay, the milk's probably a little sour, but oh well. Somebody in the Crimson Fleet must have known about this place. Did he give me a key or the door just unlocked? It is a very fancy house. Which I'm just gonna clean out. You don't mind, do you, lad?
I would not wish to make too many assumptions about where the credits for all this came from, but it seems that crime does indeed pay.
It does. Which, why we're gonna take all this stuff. But I want that one. Flat has a library. Not surprised. What is that thing? Oh, it's an exotic bottle. Come on, I can't take this ship. Why not? That's like the cool... I just saw something move out there. That's like the coolest thing there. Why can't I take the ship? Or this big giant thing here in the middle. Cocktail tumbler? Nah. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Memory's fault comes through on the exact time, but my career in the fleet took a turn as the UC stepped up its efforts. Not the first or last time they tried to wash the bloody tab. Caught a smile being with the crew whose captain took the challenge to play smart. If every breach and storm was a fight to the death, might as well make it for the highest takes. And why not take the time to learn all the locks and bolts? Crack the systems that held the treasures? Learn the routes between stars that would become the best places to go. I never read so many books in my days as when I was gearing the brain for a heist. Soon enough, I found myself just reading whenever time's moments could spare.
Preparing for a heist turns you into a bookworm. That is awesome. Get out of my face, lady. And I can't take any of your books. Okay. Books are important to the pirate. I'm gonna steal your statues, though. Oh. Theodolite. Looks kind of like a sextant to me, but I guess it's a special kind of sextant. Thanks, Vlad. I'm going to decorate my condo with it. What is that noise? You know, let's go to basement last, because that's probably where the hidden lab or something is. Wow, trophies. Enough with the alarms going off. What the heck is that thing? Maybe a heater? I don't know. Your plants are coming with me, buddy. Can hear kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a computer opening, but a little different than that. Ooh. For once, you can actually take the wine out. Interesting. Never let you do that
Maybe
before.
trying to take a little too much on? Literally.
Get ready. There's something in here. Oh, it's just a cleaning robot. How disappointing. Aha, another slate.
Made too many promises to shine light on the details, but I cashed out from the fleet. Bought an old hauler and converted it into a flying traveler's inn. Even named it the Jolly Roger as a bit of history's chuckle. We sputtered around the settled systems as best we could, helping the helpless. A safe harbor for anyone who needed it. Eventually, retired from that as well. Had too much of the past, still needed burying. Didn't stop Sarah Morgan from finding me though. In her hunt for one of the historical relics I stole from the UC. Been a part of Constellation ever since. A third life in the making, and one with a mission worth the toil.
Okay, so this is number 3, yeah.
When my former captain died, I knew my days with the fleet were marching to the cliff's end. I was already considered an old jackalbones, scaring the new rooks on the fact that I was still alive. Grimm's laughing reminder that most of them wouldn't make it to my age. Tossing my youth away on gutting haulers for the fleet was one thing, but watching another generation doing the same, knowing where the end was for them, my mind started clocking hours on the point of it all. And that's when the beauty of the Blackest Sea started to catch me for the first time. Humanity's jaunt into the stars could use a friendlier meeting than gun and blade. And who could do better good out there than someone who had seen the darkest edges and lived to tip your ear to the tale?
Kinda doesn't really explain why he stopped being a pirate. Yeah. Don't cry over spilled milk. I hope you're not planning on coming back here. Probably not, because he has the home in the eye now. Is that your TV? Oh, Vladimir, that's awesome. Why are you going in the man's bedroom? Why does it look like this been slept in?
Paid in full for this little piece of the settled systems to call my own. The pot is starting to boil over back at Constellation with all this work we're doing with the eye, so this might be the last time I set eyes here for a spell. Don't really know if my faith holds strong to Barrett's idea of what these artifacts are, but the science sings true. How did I get here? A Crimson Fleet rook turned old man astronomer, arguing with a physicist about what the stars themselves are. Got a smile on this life. Owe it all to the others that didn't make it to keep going.
I like your couch and your tables. And another wicked TV. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, what's moving? But no, it's the robot going down the stairs. I didn't know you could go downstairs. You hover. Let's see what's in the basement. Two security cameras. Okay. I knew there had to be something down here. Old pirate is not gonna have a fancy house like this and not a secret lab or something. Question is there a secret button to open it? Nope, just a lock.
How quickly can you get that done?
You're upstairs and you're not even watching me, and you said that after I got it done. Okay, so what kind of lab you got going on here, Vladimir? Besides all the alcohol drinking.
Perhaps all this does come at a cost.
The
Peace of
mutineer.
mind, if nothing else.
Space adept, plus 30 damage while in space, minus 15 damage while on the planet. Magnetic rails, compensator, depleted uranium rounds, fully automatic. And it is better than the pistol I have now. Thank you, Vladimir. Nothing is beyond our reach. TWSS. What's TWSS? Nothing is beyond our reach when we work together. An assassin's coachman. Explosive advanced razorback. Ooh, legendary weapon. Crix's journal number 3. Ship's cargo has more space. Nice.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? I wasn't listening to you. I got tired of your babbling, so I shut you out. Do something more useful than just sit there, will ya? So you're doing all this stuff even before you came onto the eye? Okay. His name's Vlad. this was called Vlad's Villa. Oh, we could have got this Meg Pulse rifle early. Nice. We could have came here as soon as we met Vlad. What was that? No, I don't want that. And nothing on this computer. Okay. So nothing. That's right, get out of the way. Nothing too surprising in this little basement lab. Nice rare pistol. Ooh. 10% damage against humans. 30% damage on the next attack after hitting a target's limb. Randomly switches to explosive rounds. See, the one she has sets people on fire. This one will explode them. Nice. Where is the legendary pistol? Well, it's not legendary, it's only rare. The Mutineer. It's a handheld railgun. Like the other one I have, but okay, what I'm gonna do is equip that and then go back up to this. Ooh, it increases damage by 1. But has 14 more range. About 9% more accuracy, and it weighs less. And it explodes things. We're adding you to the favorites. Only has six shots though. I want to see something explode. Okay, that seems everything's in Vlad's house. It's interesting. Nice little house. Did I just see a hunting Hunek? Well, I found a target for my new weapon. Broadleaf rose. Oh. You like roses too, Vladimir? Where'd this thing go? Got its health back. It didn't explode. Kind of a terrifying thing though. Jagged heartleaf. What are you? Round shell grazer. Okay, good. She doesn't attack until it actually attacks her. Right over there. Will you get out of the way? Oh, that's a plant.
And your scan shows...
Abandoned demo scrapyard. Get your... Crystal crater. It's just nickel. Oh wait. That's nickel as well. Okay. I don't think there's really much on this planet other than his villa. Which is small but nice. And not really in a scenic area. Unless this is supposed to be filled with water. Got a couple of new weapons out of it. And some things to put up in our... maybe in our fancy condo. We just won't tell him when we see him that we stole everything. So, my apologies for not a very exciting episode, but I hope you'll come back and watch the next one. Maybe we'll do something even more exciting. And I will see you next time, and thank you for watching Starfield episode 144. Bye.